Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout. It is Memorial Day, and that means that we are doing Murph. We do Murph twice a year, once on Memorial Day and again on Thanksgiving, and that is a yearly tradition that we have had since before CrossFit Manitowoc was even a thing, right? And I've done this since I was growing up in CrossFit Charlotte in 2007, 2008, 2009. So it's kind of just one of those yearly traditions. It's part of the landscape. We train for it, and then we execute the plan that we train for on those 2 days. So let's get into the warm-up, and then we'll talk about the workout. 2 rounds, 400-meter jog on the first round, 200-meter jog on the second round. Each round you come in, we're gonna do something a little bit different, but we're all gonna base it all on those same body weight pulling exercise, body weight pushing exercise, and squatting exercise. So first round, kips, right? And make sure when you do your kips in the first round, start off really small and gentle. Just put some tension on the shoulders, and then you can make them bigger and bigger as we go through those 10 reps. Same thing on the second round. Go ahead and set up your pull-ups, perform some pull-ups. On the push-ups, same thing, right? You don't have to go crazy. You can kind of put your knees down, stretch into this, shoulder taps at the top of each push-up. If you can't do an unassisted push-up, just use your knees to get up off the ground. That's totally fine for the warm-up. And then air squats, right? So make sure on our air squats that we are going hips below the top of the knee, and then hips extended and squeeze the butt as we stand tall. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles all in one line when I'm standing tall, all right? And then the last one is just working on lower extremity resilience and getting those ready for all the running that we're going to do. So that's our pogo hops. What I recommend for this is if you are planning on using a vest, that in the warm-up, do the first round without the vest, and then you can choose if you want to do the second round with the vest or not. And most likely I will do the second round without the vest as well, and then put the vest on when I start getting into more of the body weight warm-ups, right? Don't have a lot to set up on this one. Pull-ups, push-ups, squats, or some version of those exercises as we go into it. And then there's really 2 versions of this whole workout. One version is as prescribed without a vest, and then there is as prescribed with a vest, right? And I would say, and definitely the vest, wearing a vest is something that you should be training for before you do it. Don't think that you're gonna work out without a vest and then on the day of Murph you're gonna put it on and it's gonna go great. It's probably not gonna go great, right? So if you have been training repeatedly and consistently with the vest, now we're talking about this is a situation where it might be a good training day for you to put the vest on for this big high volume body weight and cardio workout, right? Talk to your coach about that. Make sure that you get this all approved. There's a lot of things that you can do bad with the vest. Like I've seen people wear a vest and then do banded pull-ups and push-ups. Like I kind of negates the purpose of the vest. Makes you feel cool because you're wearing it, but it takes away the challenge of doing it with the vest, right? So don't do any of that stuff. If you're gonna wear the vest, you gotta have a lockdown on all of those movements as prescribed with no assistance on them. Those are some of the rules for the vest. The second one is just listen to your body as you're going through the workout. If something starts to feel bad on the push-ups, on the pull-ups, on the squats, don't be too proud to change course in the middle of the workout in order to prevent a joint injury, right? That is a very important thing. Even on a day of remembrance workout where you're gonna just try and be tough and grit through the pain, it's not worth it, right? And that's not what Michael Murphy would have wanted you to do. He would have said, like, take care of your teammates by take care of yourself, right? So the workout, this one time, I really try to belabor the range of motion standards for each of these movements, the distances, the counts. Hold yourself to a high level of integrity on everything that we do, right? Pull-ups, elbows straight, shoulders extended at the bottom, chin clearly over the bar at the top. Whether you're doing a jumping pull-up, a ring row, a band-assisted pull-up, or unassisted pull-ups with or without the vest, range of motion should be the same, other than obviously the ring row. On the ring row, just make sure elbows straight at the bottom and you touch your wrists to your chest at the top. All of those are perfectly acceptable movements for this workout. Push-ups, chest and chin completely touching the ground at the bottom, right? I'm working really hard, coach. Don't you see, like, I'm sweating, I'm dying. You're not touching your chest to the ground, right? So these are the kind of things that you can convince yourself that you're doing it right in the middle of the workout, and the coach's job is to hold you to that range of motion standard. So don't think that we're being mean when we call you out and say, like, hey, get all the way down or lock those elbows out of the top. That is literally our job, and it will make you better to get held to a standard that you don't want to be held to, right? And then finally for squats, hips below parallel, knees and hips fully extended at the top of that squat, right? And then the count, really, you're gonna be the only one who knows the count, but It's like that old thing, we always say this, nobody cares how fast you did it, everybody cares if you cheated, right? So everyone make an extra effort today, count correctly, range of motion. Everything we do today with high levels of integrity, right? And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Murph is also a great workout to partner with or to do as an emblem of our community spirit, right? So this is one where it would be totally fine for you and your partner to run together and then break up the movements into halves, right? Like you do half, I do half, or you do a round, I do a round. That's a really good way to get a lot out. You'll still get a great workout, you'll enjoy it, and you'll be doing something that builds our community. All right, and that's the kind of things that I like to remember on Memorial Day and on Thanksgiving. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.